Explosive transfer chaos at Elland Road. White's faithful, buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you will leave you absolutely stunned. Listen up, Leeds family. We've got 3 massive bombshells dropping at Elland Road that will shake the very foundations of our beloved club. I'm talking about a young talent potentially heading back to his roots, a goalkeeper saga that's about to reach its dramatic conclusion, and a striker chase that could define our entire Premier League survival campaign. Hit that like button right now if you're ready for this roller coaster, and don't forget to subscribe because you're going to need every single update as this transfer window explodes. You think you know what's happening behind the scenes? Think again. We've got a forward who's been knocking on doors but might be walking through the wrong one, a shot stopper whose gloves are already packed for Istanbul, and a free agent who could be the difference between glory and heartbreak next season. The Whites faithful deserve to know exactly what's going down, and trust me, by the end of this story, you'll be questioning everything you thought you knew about our transfer strategy. Are we building a squad capable of Premier League survival, or are we about to witness the biggest gamble in recent Leeds history? Sam Greenwood. Remember that name, White's faithful, because it's about to be at the center of the most controversial exit of the summer. This is the revelation that connects directly to that young talent I mentioned, the one who's been desperately seeking his breakthrough but might be finding it in the most unexpected place. Sunderland are circling like vultures, and they're ready to take our academy prospect back to where it all began. Paul Robinson didn't mince his words when he dropped this absolute truth bomb. I think he's a top young player, and I think he deserves his opportunity at the top level. But here's the kicker that will leave you fuming. Robinson also said it would be a slight gamble from Sunderland on a player that's not played at the top level, and you would question why a fellow promotion rival is willing to let him go. That's our own legend questioning why we're letting talent slip through our fingers. Daniel Farke clearly doesn't see Greenwood in his Premier League plans, and that's the harsh reality hitting us like a sledgehammer. This kid who started at Sunderland, moved to Arsenal, then landed at our doorstep, has barely had the chance to show what he's made of in white. His loan spell at Preston last season, that was supposed to be his springboard, but instead, it's looking like his goodbye tour from Elland Road. The Daily Mail is reporting that Sunderland want their boy back, and honestly, White's faithful. This feels like deja vu all over again. How many times have we seen promising talent walk out those doors only to flourish elsewhere? But here's what's really eating at me. If Greenwood is good enough for our championship rivals to take a punt on, why isn't he good enough for us? Robinson's words are haunting me. If Leeds were still in the championship this year could have been a big year for him, but it would look like Farke's not going to throw him in the Premier League. There it is, White's faithful, the brutal honesty that cuts like a knife. We're basically admitting that Premier League football is too big a stage for our own player. What message does that send to every young lad coming through our academy? That Elland Road is just a stepping stone, not a destination. This feels like we're throwing away potential for short-term survival fears, and it's breaking my heart. Just when you thought the Greenwood situation was painful enough, Illan Meslier is about to deliver the knockout punch that will leave every Leeds fan speechless. This is where the story takes a dramatic turn, White's faithful, because our number one, the keeper who was supposed to be our Premier League guardian, has already agreed to pack his bags for Turkey. Fenerbahce have swooped in like eagles, and Meslier is expected to fly to Istanbul this weekend. Let that sink in for a moment. Our goalkeeper, the man between the sticks for 39 championship appearances last season, is about to become a memory. The French shot stopper who we trusted to guard our promotion dreams has been dropped by Farke for Karl Darlow, and now he's running straight into the arms of Turkish football. The writing was on the wall when those glaring errors started piling up. 27 goals conceded in 39 appearances might tell one story, but those crucial mistakes at the worst possible moments, that's what really sealed his fate. When your own manager can't trust you in the biggest moments, you know your time is up. Ajanspor dropped the exclusive that Fenerbahce beat Galatasaray to his signature, and they're bringing him in to replace Dominik Livakovic. But here's what's keeping me awake at night. Leeds family, who the hell is going to be our number one when we're facing Manchester City, Arsenal and Liverpool next season? George Petrovic from Chelsea, Aaron Ramsdale from Southampton. These are the names being thrown around, but while we're chasing shadows, our current keeper is already booking his flight to Turkey. This is the kind of chaos that relegation battles are made of. The 25-year-old's fall from grace has been spectacular and heartbreaking to watch. Remember when he first arrived from Lorient? We thought we'd found our keeper for the next decade. But football is ruthless, and those 21 clean sheets last season can't mask the moments that cost us points. Karl Darlow stepping in and immediately looking more reliable tells you everything about where Meslier's confidence had fallen. Now Parag Maratha and the 49ers must act fast. We can't go into the Premier League with just Darlow as our only option. The pressure is mounting, and every day we waste could be the difference between staying up and going straight back down. Final bombshell, the salvation striker, White's faithful, hold on to your scarves because the third and final bombshell is about to blow your minds completely. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the Everton striker who could be our Premier League saviour, is now in our crosshairs. The newspaper has confirmed that Leeds have made that crucial phone call, and this free transfer could be the difference between survival and disaster. This is the climax we've all been building toward. While we're losing Greenwood and Meslier, we're potentially gaining a striker with 57 Premier League goals and 239 top-flight appearances. This is Daniel Farke's masterstroke, replacing uncertainty with proven Premier League experience. But here's the brutal reality check. Nothing has progressed past that initial phone call, and the smart money is still on Calvert-Lewin moving abroad. We're in a race against time, competing with foreign clubs who might offer him more money and less pressure. Are we going to let another crucial target slip through our fingers? The 28-year-old's injury record is concerning. He's only played more than 26 league games once in 4 seasons, but when he's fit, he's exactly what we need. Aerial threat, hold-up play, and that crucial Premier League know-how that could keep us up. Joel Piroe's Premier League inexperience is a worry. Mateo Joseph might be heading for the exit, and Patrick Bamford's future remains uncertain. Calvert-Lewin isn't just a signing, he's potentially our lifeline. So here's my final question for you, White's faithful. Are we witnessing the perfect storm of transfers that will define our entire season? Or are we about to learn some harsh lessons about the ruthless nature of Premier League football? Think about this nightmare scenario. We let Calvert-Lewin slip away to some Italian or German club, then watch Joel Piroe struggle against Premier League defenders who are twice as fast and physical as Championship ones. Meanwhile, Patrick Bamford spends half the season in the treatment room, and Mateo Joseph gets sold because we need the money. That leaves us scrambling for strikers in January when every decent player costs double. The former England international has 18 assists alongside those 57 goals. That's creativity and finishing combined. His knowledge of facing teams like Manchester United, Arsenal, and Tottenham could be priceless. We can't afford to be penny wise and pound foolish here. This is our chance to sign a proven Premier League striker for free. When will we get another opportunity like this? Smash that like button, and if you think Calvert-Lewin could be our saviour, drop your thoughts in the comments about whether we should be letting Greenwood and Meslier go. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because this transfer window is far from over. The next few weeks will define everything. Are you ready for the ride?